Hello, good morning, my lovelies. This is Love Issue and this is Blessing. Now, I want to thank everyone that subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for all the support. We really do appreciate. And for those that have not subscribed yet, please, not just listen to our news or watch our video. Please help promote our video by subscribing and also by sharing and dropping your comment. Thank you so much, everyone. Cultism in Nigeria. Have you ever experienced cultism? I mean, when I'm talking about university or secondary cultism in Nigeria. When we were growing up, we had this, boys around our neighborhood who were in cults, and we're all afraid of them. I remember going to my secondary school being afraid of passing through a particular route because of some gangs of boys that could beat you up, that could take your money, or sometimes if it's in the night, they will rape you. Okay, so cultism in Nigeria has always been there. Now, throughout my university years, I mean, we live in fear of cult guys. We had different cults, Ayes, Blackers, Vickies. We had the Buccaneers. So we had different cults fighting against each other. We had people that we love dying because they are members of one fraternity or the other. Okay, and we also had people who are innocent, who were not part of this conversation or whatever process they call themselves, being caught in the midst of this fracas and of this fight, and innocent souls are wasted. Now, cultism in Nigeria didn't just start now. It has been happening for a long time. I mean, I know my uncles talk about when they were in school, how they were all pirates. They said that pirates are not, they're not cults. It's just kind of like society, a fraternity. But the idea of fraternity, actually, in the Western world, we do have fraternities, but it's not this kind of killing, and it's only drug gangs, people that, or borderline gangs that do this kind of shooting and killing and maiming people and not caring about the blood that they shed. Fraternity in the Western world is a different ball game. People like Boris Johnson, Cameron, all of them were in the same fraternity when they were in school, but it was not the Nigerian kind of fraternity or the African kind of fraternity. There is cultism, which is based on killing or domineering or having power, and they actually pass through initiation and they actually use voodoo. It's not that kind of fraternity. This is kind of like people have the same color, go to the same golf. It is more progressive and much more educational. Now, I'm talking about London, where I live, or the UK. They do have fraternity, but it's not like African fraternity. So, why am I talking about this? I came across this guy's story, Chinedu Obi, and it is really a very, very sad story. The first time I saw this guy's video, that was like on Friday last week, and I'm going to show you what he was saying when I saw him, the first time I ever saw him. Now, watch this.
See, I'm coming back. Listen to me. I'm coming back. I'm not a sugar queen. I'm going to run. See, I'm coming back. And when I come back, see, if you don't go to the station, run. That's the last advice. You know I yes now. You don't know where they will play. You will spray everywhere. You will spray everywhere. You will dirty the ground.
Let me tell you.
I'll kill you. Because now what kill me? Because now what kill me? You die. Just run. This advice, run. That advice, the advice, run. You run. I shall.
If you go see lower God, that will be better.
Oppressors of the weak or of the righteous. Now those who oppress young boys. I was inside this cell. 57 boys, 6 girls. Then I wait, what did I do? I don't know me. I don't.
Right, thank you. Now, when I heard what he was saying, if you go and check my Instagram, what I said was, you cannot be talking to Nigerian police this way. You cannot be telling a policeman that you're going back and you're coming back and you're going to reinforce and you're going to kill them. I mean, you don't talk to a policeman, someone who is armed, someone who is there to protect the people, and of course he wants to protect himself, and thinking about is a Nigerian setting, not just even in America. You cannot tell a policeman, I'm coming back, I'm coming to kill you, and you think you go scot-free. When I saw, the first thing I said was, if you go and check my comment, I said, this guy wants to die. That was the word I said. I said, this guy really wants to die. I hope you're not going to die. I saw it, and that was the first thing I said. First of all, in that video, he has admitted being in a fraternity, a cultist. He has admitted that. You don't openly admit that. Even if you belong to any society, you deny it. But I heard in Nigeria now is no more. I mean, people don't deny it anymore. People brag about it. People boast about it. Even now, primary school children are not even being initiated into cultism, and people wear their colors. I mean, when I was in school, they don't wear their color openly. They don't show it. We know those who are, but we don't even know which one they belong to, because it was a hidden society. It wasn't an open society. But for this guy to have openly talk about which group he belonged to, and to threaten to come back and kill. I mean, when I saw, I didn't know what the story was all about. I did not get it. I just saw the video, and that was my comment. Now, only for me, I was reading through the news. I was reading Sahara reports, and this is what I saw. The headline was, police shot my 24-year-old brother, watched him bleed to death. Brother of Uniport student killed in viral video. So apparently, his family are saying that he has been killed by Nigerian police. And when you read the news, I'm going to show you what the news said, okay? I'm going to brief it, then you can read it, okay? So apparently, the guy went somewhere, and before we even talk about the pool of blood, let's actually say, think about what happened, what really happened. According to what they said, the guy went to visit a friend at Sangota in Ogun State on July 15th, and he went out to buy a phone at a place close to the police station. While he was trying to get the phone, he had an altercation with the police. He had an altercation with the sales girl, okay? And then the sales girl, instead that she needed to test the phone before he could leave the shop with the phone. So if you go to buy a phone and the person wanted to test the phone, why wouldn't you leave the person to test the phone? Do you get my point? You went to buy a phone, and the girl wanted to test it. I don't know if he was selling the phone to the girl or if he was buying from the girl, but the girl insisted that she wanted to test it. If I'm him, I could have let the girl test the phone. And apparently, he left the phone with the girl, came back later, and the phone, maybe the girl was busy. She's not yet tested the phone, and they start having an argument, and then this led to people beating him up. I don't know what the argument was, but from the way the guy was talking in that video, I guess the altercation was something very loud, or something happened for people to have beaten him up. That is what the story is saying, that he was beaten up, okay? And that he was detained till the next day. Now, knowing Nigerian police and the way things work, something more than just a brawl must have happened between them. For him to have been beaten up by Nigerians, they don't like, anybody doing something stupid in a shop or something, maybe throwing things or whatever. So, and then for them to have called the police, and for this guy to have been detained, all right, till the next day. Now, a normal human being, if you've passed through a police detention and you're released the next day, to be frank with you, I would want to leave that country. I would want to leave that country or that state. I want to just get out, just run away. Do you understand? Because the police is the police. They've detained you. Your name is there. They'll monitor you. But this guy, apparently his parents bailed him out, and the police released him the next day because, they couldn't release him in the night. But they say while he was in the cell, he was being aggressive. He was sharp. I'm not going to say, I'm not for Nigerian police, but, sometimes I bash Nigerian police when they do something wrong. But the comments, this storyline from what we can see, what you're reading now, is showing that something was going to happen. Something bad was going to happen. If I had been with that guy that night, I could have told him the next morning, run away from that state. Just go. Leave the state. Just go. But settled on the 19th of July. So this happened on the 15th. By the 19th of July, he called the mom, and it was like as if the matter was settled. But while the family were expecting him to return to Port Harcourt, Chinedu went back to the shop. Now listen, this is where the matter starts becoming dating. While that thing was happening, that was how the video came about, how the police detained him. And from what the police is alleging, now we don't have the video of him holding the axe, but what they're saying is that the guy had an axe and they shot him. And Nigerian police, they can lie against this guy, but the story from what we can see, the guy did not in any way help himself by what he said. Okay, so there is a case against this guy just by the word he has spoken on that video. If that guy did not say anything, if that guy was just begging them to release him or whatever, these people would not be saying, okay, this thing that happened now, this sad effect or this sad event that have happened would not have happened. But the police rearrested him. Yes, we could see that, but the police are now saying that they shot him because he broke the handcuffs that he had while he was being interrogated. He saw an ass and he picked it. What was the ass doing in the police interrogation room? I mean, this story doesn't add up. I mean, yes, we have seen the guy making accusations. He's going to kill the police. He's going to come and shoot them. He's going to get more Aye boys come and shoot them. We saw that. But the police version that while he was being interrogated, the next time he was arrested, that he saw an ass and he picked the ass in the interrogation room and he started destroying police cars. Now we could see some of the cars that were destroyed, but where human rights activists should come in is the second video. This I'm not going to show the video because I'm just going to show you the picture, and I'm going to put the link to the video in my comment section. Now, this is where this boy was begging. He was just lying down after being shot, and he was begging for his life because he wanted to just talk to his dad before he knew he was going to die. And you could see or you could hear people, instead of taking him to the nearest hospital, they were actually abusing him before he gave up the ghost. No human being should be treated this way, even if he's a criminal, even if he's a worst criminal on earth, he's a murderer. This guy should have been taken to the hospital. This death was not warranted. He only made an altercation. Yeah, we know Nigerian police, we know that. They shot him. After shooting him, you watched him die. You actually watched him die. This is where the human activists should come in. Okay? No matter whatever this guy has said earlier, I know how police egos are. For a boy to say, I'm going to come after you, I'm going to kill you, of course they want to show the guy that he's stupid or he's saying the wrong thing. But for them to have watched him die, and we are just telling him, you know what he's saying, let me call my father. The guy was saying, let me call my father before I die. And the guy was, God will punish your father. God will punish your father that you want to talk to. I mean, and this guy was dying in front of him without any medical attention. And they were filming it. They were actually filming this. Someone was there. Somebody brought out his phone and was actually filming this. It's a wicked world that we are in. The hearts of many have gone so cold that death has become nothing to us. We see a human being about to die and we don't care. And we watch a life taken in front of us and we don't care. The sin of this guy is that he entered a fraternity. He said the wrong thing. He should have left the city after his first arrest, but he didn't. Just because he is a hard guy. He's a hard man. He must show that he's a hard man. We've not tackled the societal ills in our country. We've had cultism for a long time. It's all over in the different universities that we have. There was an incident of another boy that was killed, the only son, who just finished sitting for his exam, and he was just killed when he came out. Just happened 2 days ago. And another one, little girls were just playing beside the pool, and I think it's an ask of Vicky sign or Aye sign, and the next day the court guys came to punish them. And this is happening live and direct, real life. So our society has been taken over by fraternity, by cultism. Children are being initiated into cultism right from university, right from secondary school. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Ritualism. What are we talking about? Kidnapping. What are we talking about? Yahoo guys. When fundamentally, right from when they're in secondary school, they've started doing voodoo, they've started doing cultism, they've started going to shrine, they've already given their heart to the devil. And people think it's just a game, it's just a play. I've had friends and family who, after passing through the university, they came out and they become born again, and they're talking about their even the Kosa pastor. He was talking about the fact that he was the Akapul of one of the secret courts. And I'm like, seriously? And you think you're forgiven? You think there is no restitution when you are talking about it? There is restitution. I strongly believe that for the blood that you have taken, there is restitution. I don't want pastors and born again. I don't want you guys to come after me. But the point is that you intentionally went into that. You intentionally killed someone, blood daylight, not caring, and you think you're gonna go scot-free. I don't think so. Okay. Now see this guy, he has lost his life, all for nothing, all for nothing. And another person will be killed very soon, because it happens almost every day in our university, and the politician cannot stop it. Some of their children are in it. Some of the people that they use as thugs are in it. So it cannot stop. They need those children. They need them to be in those courts for them to help them with their sacrifices. So it's not going to stop any day now. And yet we think we are going to move forward. We want to be a developed country. No, we cannot be a developed country when the root of the problem starts from our children, when they are even in primary school and people are being killed unnecessary. And someone can boldly come out and brag that he is an Aye boy. Now he's dead. I mean, I pity the father and the mother and the family. But the point is, this should not be happening in a developed society, or a developing society, or a society that with conscience and with good leaders. There's so many ills happening that should not be happening. Children should go to school just to learn and be happy. Not sending your children to school and you're not sure if they're coming back to you. That is the fear of every parent. That you send your child to university, you're not sure if they're going to come back. And this boy happens to be an only child. So the one that they just killed 2 days ago, an only son. So the mom is without a male child now. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever witnessed cultism. I mean, one of the things that got me afraid going to when I was in Nigeria was cultism, because it could be your boyfriend. You don't even know who is in court. It could be your best friend. It could be your boyfriend. The girls are also involved. You can just be sitting down, somebody just smack you and tell you to stand up, and if you don't, that's it, you're dead. It was one of the trivial things that causes a fight between two court members or two fraternities. Just little things, and there is a war. Everybody is running home. It's a horrible place to be, and the government can't stop it. They're not even doing anything. They haven't forgotten about cultism universities. To them, it's nothing now. It's no more anything. Okay? Their bigger problem, Boko Haram, Niger Delta, Biafra, their bigger problems. So cultism, they can kill themselves. They don't care. Nobody's talking about it. It used to be in the news almost every time, but it's no more in the news. It's now a norm. All right, just saw this news, and my heart goes out to the parents. But you know what? At the end of the day, I know you guys are fighting for justice, but also you need to understand that on your part of your child, he did err. He cannot be talking to Nigerian policemen, people that had gone like that the way he did. He was really, 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 what will I say? He was really asking for it. Even when you did not even send it to the Nigerian police, they can kill you. Now, talk about when you are telling them you're coming to come and kill them. This is crazy. I just saw the video, just heard the news now, and I'm really, really hurt and I'm really bothered and I want to talk about it. If you have not heard about it, and if you have a young child, please, you need to monitor them. You really need to monitor them. You need to ask questions and know who and where they are. If their life is in danger, move them. Send them somewhere far. Okay, it's better for you to keep your child alive than for them to die over nothing. Thank you so much. God bless you.